we'll try this again because my camera shut off. This is Nina from Just a Little Bit Country, and we're going to do an Atlas Coffee Club unboxing today. So, travel the world of coffee, one cup at a time. Welcome to your Atlas Coffee Club free trial. So, the first one we have is India. Coffee from India. Coffee from Uganda. Coffee from Peru. And coffee from Nicaragua. So I got 4 different coffees. And then it comes with Discover the World of Coffee Tailored to You. It says, friend, welcome to the first sip of discovery. With 50 plus countries around the globe producing amazing coffee, your Atlas Coffee Club subscription will connect you to the world's best, delivering an experience tailored to your preferences, with coffees you can't find on the shelf. Your world tour of coffee starts with this sample pack. Your first sip is just a taste. Each month with Atlas, you'll receive a new and exclusive coffee from Ecuador, Tanzania, Bolivia, and beyond. Sourced from the top 1% of the world's best micro lot and specialty grade farms, your coffee is guaranteed fresh and artfully roasted to accentuate the delicious tasting notes unique to each region. Your next steps. 1. Brew and discover your sample pack. 2. Scan the QR code on the label inside of your shipping carton. 3. On the landing page from the QR code, select your favorite roast type, your grind preference, preferred shipping frequency, and bag size for your next shipment. Enjoy your next coffee. Okay, so the coffee from this place, it says Nicaragua, San Fernando. Tasting notes, it's butterscotch, milk chocolate, and pumpkin bread. That's what the flavors are in it. Butterscotch, milk chocolate, and pumpkin bread. It's a dark roast. It says Nicaragua, coffee history. Thanks to the rich volcanic soil and less vegetation, coffee thrives in Nicaragua. Can't pronounce it. After the revolution in 1979, cooperative organizations drove reforms that granted thousands of small land plots to former migrant laborers. But spurred on by growing concerns about the massive ecological impact of coffee production, growth slowed as land was depleted. In 1992, coffee trees covered more Nicaraguan soil than any other crop. Today, the industry continues to grow and evolve, now propelled by direct trade with specialty coffee companies worldwide, and motivated by a commitment to high-quality beans and ecological sustainability. Over 40,000 families grow coffee in Nicaragua, 95% of which is shade, grown to minimize deforestation. A big win for the coffee farmers, the environment, and the specialty coffee lovers. Growing region. The region is Nubia Segovia. Process is washed. The altitude is 1,100 to 1,600 meters. Coffee notes. Years of refinement and selecting cherries at peak ripeness have achieved this vicious cup, capturing a syrupy character and gentle sweetness like toffee and almond milk, a light finish. So that's for this coffee here. We have a postcard, Nicaragua. And it says, welcome to the land of lakes and volcanoes, where you don't have to choose between calm and rush. Buzz around the crumbling colonial streets of Leon, spotted with modern murals, and stroll along the elegant pastel streetscapes of well-preserved colonial Granada. Relax with the crystal clear waters of the Caribbean, or surf the legendary barrel waves of the Pocoyo Break. Descend into a stunning river gorge overflowing with deep still pools and deeper caverns, or hop from island to island among the historical pirate highways of the Pearl Caves. Surf down the slope of one of Nicaragua's most active volcanoes, or visit the stylized, dream-inspired figures of jaguars, snakes, and pre-Columbian scenes carved into the overgrown cliffside gallery. From opulent cathedrals to idyllic beaches, hatching sea turtles to pristine rainforests, embrace the adventure of Nicaragua. the postcard from Nicaragua. That comes with that copy. We'll put him back over here in the box. And then we have Peru. And it says Monte Grande. The tasting notes is dark chocolate and toffee. Try it with a mocha pot. I don't have a mocha pot. What pot did they want me to try that with? Maybe the same. Scrap pot. Roast level is extra dark. Peru's coffee history. Over a century before it appeared in most other South American nations, coffee mysteriously made its way to Peru in the mid-1700s and quickly became a major domestic crop. Around 1900, Europe turned to South America to satisfy its growing demand for coffee and invested heavily in expanding the industry in Peru. When European investment dried up, indigenous coffee farmers were left to pick up the pieces amidst the nearly non-existent coffee infrastructure. Today, the pieces are coming together. Peru is home to over 110,000 small coffee growers, and the recent formation of local cooperatives has been instrumental in maintaining fair prices and higher coffee standards. Home to 28 microclimates, Peru produces incredibly unique coffee, and its farmers go above and beyond to harvest, process, and export it to specialty coffee lovers like you. Growing region. Sub-region, Yallin. Process fully washed. Altitude 1,600 to 1,800 meters. Coffee notes. From under the perfect shade of the Amazon, a perfect coffee to brew from Peru. A dark chocolate mouthfeel, a deep toffee-like sweetness, and a buttery finish make for an amazing cup. And then we have a postcard of Peru. A little closer so you can see it better, maybe. It says, it's sunrise in Peru, and you've already been up for hours. For this, a panoramic perch atop the formidable Incan citadel of Machu Picchu, high in the Andes Mountains. A once-in-a-lifetime view. From here, you'll embark on a pilgrimage through Peru's ancient story and complex modern evolution. A nation potent with the history. Peru enfolds you in the layered woven tapestry of culture, a mirror on the pond, a mirror of the proud ethereal textiles of the Amazonian chocolate. Let's see. A nation potent with, I lost my spot. A nation potent with the history, Peru enfolds you in its layered woven tapestry of cultures, a mirror of the pond, stringent textiles of Cusco, the oldest living city in the Americas. Here, you'll savor the freshest ceviche and the richest Amazonian chocolate. You'll trek to the impossibly vibrant rainbow mountains of Vinacunchi and soar over the cryptic pre-Columbian glimpse of the Nazca Desert. Look down at the still, deep blue canyon waters, ancient braided grass between your fingers as you step lightly across Huasca, one of the last hand-woven Incan bridges for the world. From the depths of the densely vibrant Amazon basin to the massive surf-abled sand dunes to the bright blue waters of the birthplace of the sun, Peru is your window to the views of millennia. That's one for Peru. And then we have India. Oops, this one's India. Like India. It says tasting notes. Marzipan, milk chocolate, and raisin. It says try it with a Chemex. I guess it's some kind of way to cook your coffee. And it's a medium roast. India's coffee history. As the story goes, when Sufis Saint Babin Buden was making his return from a pilgrimage to Mecca, he was enamored by a dark drink he encountered in Mocha, Yemen. Unable to legally leave Arabia with raw coffee seeds, he smuggled 7 seeds hidden within his beard, later planting the first 7 trees in the shady slopes at Chickamauga, and I probably just killed that word, in 1670. By the mid-19th century, British colonization brought production to a peak. But government control of exports in the early 1900s stunted this growth until a 1996 amendment allowed farmers to sell internationally. with between 70 and 99% grown on today's farms, size less than 25 acres. Throughout India, local coffee culture continues to celebrate its origin, with many cafes named after the super saint. Today, an amazing journey of this coffee makes its way to us, to you, offering an incredibly rare opportunity. The growing region is the Sub-Saharan Yarkard, spelled Y-E-R-C-A-U-D. Processed, fully washed, altitude 1,300 to 1,600 meters. Coffee notes. Discover hints of marzipan followed by milk chocolate sweetness and the deep fruitness of raisin. Making its U.S. debut, we're incredibly excited to share this exceptional coffee with you. And then we have postcards from India. And it says, fragrant seeds crackle in the oil. Sputtering rickshaws squeeze through dense crowds. Bengal tigers stalk the Himalayan foothills, and ribbon-like clouds swirl over Darjeeling's vast terraced tea plantations. You've arrived in India, the world's most populous democracy, a spiritual center ruled by colors, chaos, and connection. Aromas draw you into Mumba's maze like bazaars, bursting with cereal silk and mango leaves, coconuts, and chai. You trace a spidery network of lagoons and Kazil's backwaters, past roaming wild elephants and woven houseboats. On the historical streets of Agra, home to both the Taj Mahal and one of the biggest Holo festivals, you're dusted with powdery daubs of electrical teal and marigold yellow. In a whirlwind of energy, you pause. You laze in the sun on golden beaches, and you end for now near the beginning, because in India there is no end. The majestic Varatpaskish temple towers high above you, and the tumbling boulders of the rust-red ruins of Campia stretch for miles. Relics of a 2,300-year-old city slowly overgrown with dynamic new life. So that was India. The last one is Uganda. Uganda. Tasty notes: golden raisin, green grape, and almond. It says you should try it with the Cleaver coffee dripper, and it's a medium roast. Uganda's coffee history, from Mount Elgon. While Robusta coffee is indigenous to Uganda's rainforest, Arabic coffee first made its way to Uganda from neighboring Malawi and Ethiopia at the turn of the 20th century. Early on, Arabic coffee first made its way to Uganda from neighboring Malawi and Ethiopia at the turn of the century. Early on, Arabic product produced low yields and was vulnerable to disease, but Robusta, because of its hardness and prevalence, quickly became a top cash crop under British colonial rule. To boost the suffering British economy after World War II, mandatory coffee production in Uganda skyrocketed, and to this day coffee remains Uganda's most profitable export. Since the privatization of the industry in the early 1990s, coffee production has gradually shifted to high-quality Arabic varietals, and sustainable techniques like shade growing and crop desertification are becoming more and more prevalent as Ugandan coffee farmers and NGOs prioritize environmental and farmer well-being. The region is sub-region Manawapa district. Processed, fully washed, altitude 1,300 to 1,800 meters. Coffee notes. Journey on the path less traveled to discover this remote specialty selection from the edge of Uganda. A golden raisin-like sweetness with a smooth almond-like finish for one-of-a-kind batch. And then we have a postcard from Uganda. It says, you traveled on foot through a dense jungle along a machete-carved path to the heart of the Brendel impenetrable forest. You're spending an hour in the company of a family of mountain gorillas, and you will trek back down the mountain overwhelmed by what you've witnessed. But here in the Pearl of Africa, an incomparable adventure is only beginning. Come face to face with lions draped sleepily over the twisted branches of candelabra trees, and descend to Kayamabora Gorge, an intensely green chasm that sways with the calls and swings of exuberant chimpanzees. Connect to a storied, mysterious history of the Nile rock shelters, where you trace concentric circles of red and black pigment dating back thousands of years in a former home of the ancient semi-nomadic Karamojong tribe. Wade through tall, rustling elephant grass and pick ripe jackfruit on the side of the road. I pause to smell the green smells of squash vines and moringa trees. Sink your toes in Uganda's veins of red soil, some of the planet's most fertile, and feel untold abundance rising up and up. That was Uganda. So got 4 copies from those 4 countries. And I have to look it up. I can tell you how much I paid for the sample pack. If you just give me 1 second to get into this thing. Why did it do that? Okay, so this sample packet of coffee doesn't like me very well. Get inside it, see how much it cost me. I think this one cost me something like $14 for this first package of 4 copies. And I got wires too. Okay. My computer is being big. Why did it change everything? Start over. It was happening my page, and I don't want it to happen. Okay. Anyway, supposed to get these once a month, and I'll have to go in and change up my delivery date and all that. Here's my copies. We'll try and see what we think. I like the fact that you get a postcard with them and you get to know about the country, so that's pretty nifty. I have to put a copy of that. We'll put 1 copy at a time in there. We'll try to copy from Peru first. Actually, I got plenty of copy in there right now. We'll wait for a bit. Put this over here for now. Anyway, this was Lena from Just a Little Bit Country. Please hit the give me a thumbs up. It helps my videos, helps my channel. Share us if you have not. More shares. Subscribe if you have not. I have a contest going on. As soon as we reach 50 subscribers, we're doing We're going to draw names, and 2 people will win a $10 gift card to Amazon. Hit the notification bell for more unboxing videos. Mystery boxes, crafts. As you can see, we're in a new art room. Got a new background in here. I'm working on a paint by number with horses on it currently. That's from 2 years ago. I'll try to finish it this year. And I'm working on a new 5-diamond painting for my grandson. I have to re-wrap the Christmas presents because my dog tried to chew them up. Crazy thing. Anyway, I'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, and come back and see us. Bye.